Okay, the live stream has started and it is on the Cartoon Fanbase YouTube channel. Let me send it over. Let me send over the link. This is kind of nerve-wracking. Okay, let me navigate this. Okay, pretty solid thumbnail on YouTube, can't lie. What do I sound like? Okay, the live stream has... Beautiful, oh my god, I'm so nervous. Okay, thank you.
I started at the same time as you.
Wait, Jay, you were so quick to find that. Yes, Jay
Yeah, I was
posted the link
literally
in the chat
staring at
too.
the channel, like, literally as you said that the stream started.
As you should. Okay. So I have that. Now what will I do? Now... Okay, Jay, can you do me a favor? Can you go into
Hello.
the... 1 second, let me mute myself on the stream. Let's see if anyone's in chat. We have Siroxy, obviously. It's giving... I'm getting Wise Group flashbacks.
Don't.
Started, and it is on the Cartoon Fanbase YouTube. Did you tweet, Sunny? So what am I waiting for?
I'm saying, as a treat, we'll be live streaming over on Cartoon Fanbase.
Yes, yes. And then send the link. But don't forget the Q&A part. Obviously. For hashtag Indie Animation Day.
There we go. 65
Hi,
people,
I've been
Jesus.
following you guys on Instagram for a long while now. I can't wait for your series. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here and joining. I actually saw your, I think it was you that left a comment under Calamity's community post, and I really thought, like, this person is amazing, and I'm really glad that they're watching. And hi, Babylon Rouge Rogue. Apologies if I'm not saying that correctly. But welcome. It's so nice to have you here. Let me see what was written in Fanbase. Thank you, Jay. Okay.
Hello.
So, what is the plan for today? Well, we have some things that we're gonna show. We're gonna talk about indie animation, I guess, just like a chill discussion. And we're obviously gonna have a Q&A. Now we'll have one now and at the end. So, if you wanna start asking some questions, feel free to. If you have any conversation starters while we get everything ready behind the scenes, be sure to let us know in the chat.
I mean, I think a good first question is probably, who do we have with us today?
That is a great first question. Wait, let me just tweet about it one more time. And then...
Wait about it one more time, lovely. Hi, my name's Jay Dreamer. I'm the co-director of SUNNYSIDE Magic High. I also designed some of the props, and I also designed the map. So that's my claim to fame for you. Yeah.
Amazing.
Hello.
Um...
Can you... Oh, it's working, yay. Hi.
Hi, Basil.
Hello.
Okay, let me just quickly, very, very quickly, post about it on the SSMH Instagram. Wait, is anyone in this? Never mind. Let me get the link. Yeah, so if you have any questions about the show, about its conception, how it got here, the voicing, the process, anything, or anything that's not like too spoilery, feel free to ask. If you're not sure if it's spoilery, just ask it, and then
I'm gonna be the Tom Holland. I'm gonna be the Tom Holland and like give very
don't
vague
you dare,
spoilers.
don't you dare.
You can't fire me. You're not allowed.
How big is Sunnyside Magic High world? Okay, that's a great question. While I'm doing this, Squid or Reese, do you guys think you guys could answer this question? Or Jay?
Reese, do you want to,
I
or
need
you
to
want me
like pull up the chat properly.
I would say it's. I'm trying to think. I would say it's around as big as the Earth. However, there might be some differences. It might be smaller actually.
Oh, okay. I mean, I would agree with that. Maybe slightly. I don't think Earth is like we can really compare it to Earth, to be honest, though.
Yeah, because
I mean,
it
for one,
is
it's not shaped like a sphere. It's a whatever the shape is.
an icosahedron.
dodecahedron?
Icosahedron.
Exactly.
Technically, in this universe, the Earth is flat.
Real.
Is it? Well, not. Are you saying like Korra?
Yes.
No, Korra is not flat. I mean, oh,
It
you're
is
saying
technically flat.
because it's a two-dimensional world.
Technically.
Funny, funny. Who is casting? Yeah, sorry. How big is the Sunnyside Magic High world? Yes, mass-wise, that's like a good example. But I also want to add that there is, like 60 kingdoms, and I know you guys were all expecting me to say 215. That we have since reconsidered that. So there is like 60
It's
kingdoms.
like roughly 60, I think. Last time I counted, there was like 52 or something. So.
What kind of series is this? A serialized one with an overarching plot, or a slice of life, character-driven story? Well,
Serial.
yes, serialized, but it's definitely very much character-driven, but not really in a slice of life way. The characters are.
I mean, you do have like some slice of life episodes, but it is mostly plot based.
Yeah, and if they're, yeah, I guess.
Life episodes are for character development. We kind of combine them.
I mean, because really, most of those episodes would probably just be a break from the heartache.
Yes. Yes.
We gotta let our characters chill before we break them again.
Implying that we're going to break them at all. No, we're not doing that.
No,
we're totally not doing
I
that,
hate
guys.
Totally not
traumatizing
implying that.
characters, you guys.
We don't condone the traumatizing of SMH characters.
We're not
really
gonna break
don't
your
wanna
hearts. You're not gonna
traumatize
cry.
characters.
It's fine. Completely fine show here.
It's not a show if you don't break hearts.
Babylon Road. Yes, Babylon Road. There are 60 elements, for one for each kingdom around. Well, there is supposed to be an element for each kingdom.
Yes.
And they're not necessarily all elements. We kind of call them, what was the word you used for it, Reese? Associations, or?
Correspondences?
No,
Yeah,
correspondences.
because they're not all like elements like ice or fire. Like we have a music kingdom, we have a kingdom of health, we have a mind kingdom, so it's really like less of an elemental based magic system and more of just correspondence based.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So,
Yes,
elements
we
would
have-
be the best word. So, as Basil said, there's I like to refer to it as like different concepts. Every kingdom is its own concept.
Yeah, I was gonna say concept.
Yeah, and and all the royals have powers relating to that concept. Which also means
And the thing
that
is,
the land,
like-
yeah, continue.
Like, the thing is that when we're thinking of a character and a kingdom that they're from, you have to think of, like, how does that element relate to the design of them and their kingdom? Because every kingdom has, like, a certain, like, theme to it that shows whatever their correspondence is.
Plus, we relate that concept to the culture that the kingdom is inspired from.
Yes.
And that's...
And also to add to that, I don't know if you said this right now, Jay. Sorry, I was just figuring out the Instagram stuff. But the kingdoms are also powered by magic that is again relating to that concept. So for example, and we call that the core. So the core of every kingdom is like unique and is like a different energy. So for example, the fire kingdom has a fire core, which means the trees, the plants, everything in that area, the atmosphere is going to be influenced by fire. It's going to look fiery and volcanic. So yeah.
Because essentially the energy that is from the tectonic core of the fire kingdom is infused into the environment. All the flora and fauna and natural geological structures, they all derive their energy from either the tectonic core or a personal core if they're reincarnated royal.
Yes.
Magic was inside them all along.
I mean, literally, yes. Yeah.
Also,
Magic of friendship!
Along the way.
But the magic
Also-
of weird rocks, I think.
Oh, also with what you said about serialized versus character driven, there is a lot we have planned for the, I guess, like serialized side of the series with Taint and like I'm trying not to spoil anything. Like the conflict, the main conflict.
Paint.
Yeah, but we're just trying to keep it to a minimum for now, so we don't spoil too much.
We don't want to spoil. We don't want to pull a Tom Holland.
Yeah, don't worry, guys, there's a plot.
so I will
We
also
can say that there is a plot.
also each core plays a function in the greater ecosystem of core as well. Like for example, the Nature Kingdom or the Flora Kingdom, it represents the plant life of all kingdoms. So an interesting thing is any plant life can be manifested through flora magic.
Exactly.
And all the correspondences or concepts serve a role both like geologically in the ecosystem of flora and on a societal level with the colonized world.
Honestly, though, if you can't tell, we really love our world. We've put in a lot of time and dedication to making sure that
There is like a part of my brain that is dedicated specifically to Sunnyside Magic High trivia.
exactly.
Like random stuff that you're not probably gonna see, but we need to know it. We need to know.
It's necessary information. We have a test.
We
Yeah,
definitely
we have a test. We're testing you on this.
we definitely a lot on the interconnection between plot, characters, and world and theme, and we want to exemplify the theme of our show, which is unconditional love is empowering, through the world and how the society is set up to conflict with that theme so that it's found out. Because the royal society is like fundamentally elite and breeds this environment where unconditional love isn't really common. It's more always conditional. You have to earn the respect of your parents. You're valued just based on your achievements, not just for who you are.
Preach. Exactly. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so also now is when we can start introducing everyone who's here. So I'm Wise Kid, also known as Amin, and I am the creator of Sunnyside Magic High. Nice to meet you. We also have the lovely co-director, Jay Dreamer.
Hello, that's me. I mean, you can just call me Jay. I also am the lead prop designer.
Beautiful. We have incredible writers. Avi, you can introduce yourself.
Hello, Avi, any pronouns?
And amazing lead writer, Basil.
Hi, I'm Basil, and I use they, she pronouns, and I also go by Squid. Squid or Basil. Either one.
And when it comes to the art side of things, we have Casey, who is a character designer on the project and does a lot of stuff when it comes to the comics as well.
Hello, I use she, her pronouns, and it's really nice to see everybody here.
So glad to have you. And then finally, our amazing production assistant, Soroxy, who just does a bunch of things on the show.
I am faceted. I designed some of the best boys, and I fully believe that they are the best characters, 10 out of 10. And I hope that you guys enjoy seeing them because they are my sons.
Epic.
Precisely. Epic. What mythical creatures are in this world?
Oh my, that's a loaded question.
I hope to design them.
There's a lot of them. A lot.
I mean, what is one of the Kickstarter tiers again for the crowdfunding, for the proof of concept crowdfunding?
Avi. We'll get to that. Haven't announced anything yet. We will get to that. Slowly but surely. But, what I was gonna say is, yeah, so as I think Squid was about to say, but we have a ton of different creatures in Korra. There's magical creatures, non-magical creatures, but whatever it is, they all, contain traits of their kingdom and environment. So, and especially in the Sorcery Kingdom, where Sunnyside is and where the show takes place, you'll see a bunch of different creatures that are mixes of different elements. Squid or Reese or Soroxy even, would you guys like to elaborate?
Yeah.
Soroxy or Reese can go.
I would if I actually got to design them. No, I'm just kidding. Soon.
Yes.
Soon.
Soroxy is a creature designer and will be able to design them very, very soon.
Finally. My passion.
I will say that, as Kid said, literally every single kingdom you could think of as its own Earth in the variety of creatures that it has. Obviously, there's not like 50,000 different species in each kingdom because that would be impossible to manage. But basically, we have two categories. Wait, Kid, can we talk about reincarnated royals, or do we not want to get into that?
I would rather us not get into that.
Okay. We'll just focus on coreless creatures because
I don't want us to say too much just yet. So if you can give like a light summary, that would be awesome.
Okay, yeah, light summary. I cannot do that, but I will try.
I get you.
It's just there's creatures in all the creatures in Korra derive their energy and their functions from their core, and some of them even have powers that they can use from their core. For example, like the trees in the Cloud Kingdom, their like branches and leaves are sometimes made of clouds. In the Fire Kingdom, the same thing. Some of them have elements of them that are made of fire. In the Deception Kingdom or the Mind Kingdom, when animal's hunting, it can use aspects of mind or aspects of deception in order to trick its prey. And the same thing could be applied to flora, because a flora is actually more sentient than how we view plants on Earth.
Beautiful explanation. Exactly. This is why Basil is such an integral part of our production.
I just got the big.
Mine is called Korra Babylon Rogues.
Sorry, what did he say?
I'll
It's
answer
asking
your
the name of
question.
the planet.
If what?
Someone was asking the name of the planet, which is called Korra.
Yes, of course, of course.
One of talking more about each of speaking about Korra, trying to think of how to phrase this. We talked about each core having its own each tectonic core having its own correspondences. Each of those correspondences influences the ecology and culture in its own unique way, but it also influences the entire world of Korra itself in its ecology and culture. For example, like we talked about before, the Flora Kingdom is based on plants, and its tectonic core produces the magic needed to produce plants for all of Korra itself.
Exactly. Thank you so much for explaining that, Reese. I think that was a very, very good way to sum it up. Even though the world is very complex, but
Let's not get into it. We'll be here for ages.
exactly. So next, I'm gonna answer this one. Are these like the
probably
standard
best
magical
thing to
creatures, or are they original? You guys come up. So we kind of answered that one. So they are pretty much original. Wait, I just forgot to ask. What's the name of the world? Oh, you answered that one. Thank you. Yeah, Korra. What was your favorite inspiration? These all sound so amazing and creative. Thank you, Alina. What was your favorite inspiration to make the show? Well, I actually listed them very recently. But some of the main inspirations for Sunnyside were... Let me name them. One second. Yeah. So, one of them is Tangled the series. Tangled the series is... Me and Abby and Basil were talking about it. I love the aesthetic, the vibe, how almost mature it feels. You could tell that the writer has definitely cared a lot about where the show is going. So yes, Tangled the series, beautiful show. Another one is The Owl House, obviously. So sad it has come to an end recently. Disney, do better. But The Owl House is great and has inspired Sunnyside in many different ways. There's also things like Star vs. the Forces of Evil, Sophia the First. Yes, Sophia the First. What else? She-Ra. She-Ra, definitely. So, all these inspirations, mash them together, you get Sunnyside Magic High.
What about High Guardian Spice?
Jay, I will remove you from the Discord. Yeah.
Guardian of art.
We can at least say we were inspired by the commentary on High Guardian Spice.
Yeah. I really love that, Breeze, because it's so true.
We are everything High Guardian Spice is not.
Yeah.
I mean, more accurately, everything High Guardian Spice attempted to be and then failed at being.
Very, very viscerally. They walked. Well, actually, no. They really just kind of stood there and then died, and then we ran.
I love all your inspirations, and I know your shows are gonna your show is gonna inspire many other like them. Thank you, Babylon. I really hope so. Let me see. What else we have? I'm gonna wait till we get to like 10 people. Kitty! Oh my god! Welcome! How are you? If you guys didn't know, Kitty used to be a writer on the project.
Kitty!
Woo!
Also,
Hello.
we have
Thank you.
Adriana here today, also known as Toaststones, who is an art assistant on the project.
That is not true. You don't know who I am.
And Toestones is an incredible artist who has been part of the project for quite a while now, and it's kind of like dipped their toes into all the different parts of the art department. A lot of the things you're gonna see, even in this like little teaser you're seeing, like the thumbnail, that Zephyr pose was done by Toestones. So y'all better appreciate them for everything that they are. But welcome Toestones. So I also wanted to say, before we move on to the next part of this, do you guys have any questions for the artists here specifically, like Casey, who's a character designer, or well, Toestones is also a character designer, so character designer questions. Oh, and Roxy is too. So that would be good.
There's a good amount of us here.
Just art department questions in general would be really fun. Questions you have
Ask about the
artists.
props. I want to say stuff about the props.
Or the props.
What about the
Thank you.
props?
For the sake of Jay,
I feel like the map counts as a prop. I don't know if it really does, but yeah.
I'm glad you like the Owl House, Alina. The other show, I don't wanna say anything bad about anyone, but I hope we can exceed people's expectations if they were like affected by that show in any negative way. Me dancing around. Are you laughing at how much I'm trying to dance around it?
It's more like, if you've ever been affected by High Guardian Spice, you may be entitled to financial compensation.
It's my compensation, and I need
Tell me
an
about the props. Which one was your favorite? Oh boy.
Tell me about the props. Which one was your favorite? Oh my god. Which one
Yay.
was your favorite to design, Jay?
Oh no, I need to pick. Oh. Oh. Do I like pick my favorite, or like the one that like I spent the most time on and I'm the most proud of? Like, Because immediately I thought of the Chryslet. I'm pretty proud of the Chryslet, but I'm also proud of the world map. But I feel like the world map doesn't really count. The Chryslet, I'm very proud of it because literally everyone in the world has a Chryslet, and so when you watch the show, you'll instantly see a prop I designed, and then I can point at the screen and go, "Hey, look, I designed that one."
Wait, let me share it on screen. Wait, can someone help me by like sending the images in no mic as Jay's talking about them?
It's a Chryslet.
Wait, okay. So Roxy, the Chryslet is in the props channel. Can you just like post it here? And no
Hold
mic.
on.
Yes.
You don't have to say
The
it, you can just
Chryslet,
talk
because
about
it shows up a lot, and then I can be funny and point at it and say that I designed it.
Also, there will be LGBTQIA plus characters. In fact, several of our main cast are part of it, part of the community.
Exactly. Now I don't
We're
want
all
to say too
gay.
much. I don't want to say too much, but just enjoy the ride. There is
I will say it all.
definitely
They're all gay.
You-
They should be.
as they are. They are.
Yeah.
They are. Oh, the main four are.
Basically, everyone is a bit fruity.
Where is the link? Okay. Here. Thank you
Yes.
very much. Here is the
Yes, thank you.
reference for the Chryslet, which is basically like the alternative for phones in this world. And yes,
Nice.
Jay is the one
Can
who.
I like do a little explanation?
Of course. Let me just figure this out.
Okay, I don't know if it's on the screen or not because I'm not actually looking at the live stream. I'm just looking at the chat.
Okay. Yes, it's on the screen. I
Okay,
just showed the
so-
second image.
Oh yeah, I know, but like basically it's less of like a phone and more of like a remote control because basically the crystal it like projects like a holographic screen through crystal magic. That's like the main thing that runs the crystal magic, because the Crystal Kingdom is very like tech based, like they make all the quote unquote tech. But anyway, yeah, it's like a holographic screen that it projects, and it's like basically a remote control for said holographic screen. But it's cool.
Exactly. I remember when this came out, the memories. I know, right, Kitty? It was almost like a year ago. I think more than a year ago. Crazy. But yes, Jay did an excellent job figuring this out.
Thank
and
you.
Creating the mechanics.
I just realized that I just realized what it reminded me of because I was like, you know, this seems so familiar. It reminds me of that pear phone from Victorious.
No,
Yeah, a little bit.
God.
Bring
I
it
haven't even
back.
watched Victorious, and I know what you're talking about.
Stop! Oh my god.
Pathetic.
But
Get
yeah.
out of
Look,
the
who's
chat. You're
left
not allowed
right?
here anymore.
But yes, Chrislet very cool. Jay very cool. Everything.
Is there any sexual characters? Oh, I mean,
any asexual?
I made
I want to headcanon some. I want to like, go on the record and headcanon some.
Our other side characters do
I
not
don't
have
wanna
official
Yeah,
stuff yet.
all I
so
would
official
ra-
section.
I think all I'd like to say
Well,
right now
children.
is, stay tuned. Yeah, but just stay tuned.
Yeah,
It's
all you
not
need
the
to know is
pair
that they're all queer.
Yeah. There's.
Or at least
I just want to say, like, there is a lot of diversity in the show, as it is something that was very important to all of us. But yeah, stay tuned. Alina Crescenta is probably my favorite character design, and it is purely because of bias. My favorite
Yes.
color is purple, and I love star themes. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people would say the same. What's the modes of transportation in Korra? Soroxy, send me the Cloud Train reference in the background channel. Not the inside, but like the outside reference. Yes, basically, there are several modes of transportation.
background.
It's like a reference, but it's in the background channel.
I got it.
Yeah. Basically, there's this thing called the Cloud Train, and it is how you get from kingdom to kingdom or from city to city in Korra. When it comes to closer travel, like from area to area, if it's like not that long, I'm gonna just put an image on the screen. Yeah, this is the Cloud Train. This is for like longer trips. How beautiful is that? Designed by Carl from Las Vegas. Look at our beautiful Cloud Train. And yes, it soars on clouds. In this world, clouds are physical. They're not just like if you put your hand through it, it's not just gonna evaporate. So that's something really fun about clouds. They're like their own element, you could say. So that's the Cloud Train.
it's like a solid mix with that.
Yeah.
I was gonna
But
say I love the cloud train because it kind of reminds me of a dragon.
oh my god, I was gonna say the same thing.
See that? Yeah.
Yeah, that was unintentional, but also something that I love a lot. Great eye, Casey.
It's so cute. I love it.
But
I say
yeah,
about everything in this project.
apart from that, there's also like equivalents to cars that we're working on right now. But you probably won't see much of that until we actually go into the other kingdoms. Since a lot of the show takes place at Sunnyside, with a few exceptions. But it doesn't mean that in the actual show we're not gonna see the kingdoms a lot more. But in the pilot, I don't know if you're gonna see the other modes of transportation. Maybe in the background, so keep a lookout. Okay. Any other questions for the artists before we move on?
Can I please design a dragon at some point?
Oh yeah, we definitely
That would
made a
be
dragon.
so fun.
Yeah.
Or a
Please.
dragon-like creature at least.
Yes, a dragon-like creature. I'm thinking in like the Fire Kingdom. Unless actually no, that's
Oh,
too
that's
basic.
too obvious though.
That's so
Fire Kingdom's too
basic.
obvious.
That's too basic. No, not in the Fire Kingdom. I
You
feel
guys
like
Need
Kingdom.
cloud dragon design.
I'm thinking
Wait,
wait.
ice.
What if like the train itself was based on like a mythical cloud dragon or something?
That could work.
I was
Ooh.
thinking that would
That's
be cool.
so cute. Oh my god. Let's do that.
It's like an ancient mythology.
Can you write that down, Squid?
Yes, I'll put it in the.
It's like
What is
extra,
it?
extra. It's like one of those like long dragons, the dragons that don't have wings, like Asian dragon.
Yeah.
What if it's like an ancient mythology that like this dragon is like a protector or something, and that like those who ride upon it are gonna be blessed with like protection, and it's supposed to be like all symbolic.
Okay, that's what making
can
does
someone
and
watching
fly.
the stream? Can someone watching the stream tell me if they can hear the music? Is the music heard?
It's giving holiday elevator.
Oh my god! Wait, so you can hear it, Basil?
I can, but I'm not watching the stream.
Wait, you can hear it, but you're not watching the stream?
Oh yes, I am watching the stream. I'm not watching it on like YouTube.
Oh, I've been screen sharing on
Yeah,
Discord. Okay.
yeah.
Well, anyway,
I'm not on YouTube.
That one,
music is heard. Beautiful. Thank you. Anyways, any questions for the artists? Oh, what and how do weapons work in Sunnyside Magic High, like the ones in Ruby?
Ooh.
Jay, you know what Ruby is, so I can't really answer this question. You can.
I mean, it's not really like Ruby at all, and like I think the only weapons we really have are the wands. I mean, you can explain the wands if you want.
There are the ones, but there's also, I don't know if you saw, but there's also like swords and spears.
Oh yeah, there's like that kind of stuff. I mean,
There's
I don't know how that
tridents.
works though.
Wait.
yes.
Oh, the only
Like-
magical weapons are the wands. Yeah. We also have something. Let me. Also, while I find it, I just want to say wands are basically the only way peasants. I don't want to say peasants. Mortals can use magic. If you didn't know, royals are the only ones that have real access to magic because they have something inside of them called a core, which is basically almost like the core of their kingdom, which means they can do the magic of their kingdom. Mortals do not have that, and they look normal. Like they don't have green hair like Hazel, or blue hair, or like blue eyes and blue hair like River. They look very normal, very mundane, and they cannot do magic. But like hundreds of years ago, they invented this thing called wands, which is how mortals can do magic. Let me, Jay. Oh my god. Let me get the. What was I gonna show? What was I finding? Oh yeah, the weapon. We have a weapon called. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know why the name of the weapon isn't there, but it's kind of like an axe. Someone tell me what it's called, but it's for the Sunnyside Magic High guards. Toestones or Soroxy, can you guys send it to me? It's in the props channel, and it's called SSMH Guard Weapon.
I got it.
It's
I think it's
yellow.
a halberd.
Okay. Wait, how do you say that again?
I found
Yeah, that's a halberd, I think.
Royals, by the way, royals are not allowed to dye their hair. Sorry, not royals, mortals. Mortals are not allowed to dye their hair anything except like very like colors that don't very much like shade, I
Yeah,
guess.
I was right. It's a halberd.
Are you kidding me? They made it illegal.
Yeah, because they don't want anyone thinking they're royals. To be fair though, like it depends on the kingdom. Why? Because that's not the only thing that makes someone a royal, like based on appearance. Because if someone's like really really tall, then you know that they're a royal. If someone like has oddly colored eyes, it means they're a royal. And most of all, if someone has heel emblems, that's when they're a royal. But I guess
So LeBron
yeah.
James.
Does LeBron James have heel emblems?
I don't know, man. Does he wear Nikes?
Oh,
Does he have multicolored hair and multicolored eyes?
I believe he
I mean,
does.
I mean,
Does he
Zephyr has
actually?
like kind of gray hair. So I guess LeBron James. I mean, he got the heel emblem. I mean, he has like the Nike emblem of like the what kingdom is that? One that looks like the Nike symbol.
I think it's like motion
Oh
or
my
something.
gosh, stop.
It's LeBron James.
Zephyr and LeBron James would just be playing some Korean sport together.
We have to make it like that has to be a joke that we have to insert.
By
I will
the way,
personally be the one to insert that.
Here is the weapon, the Sunnyside Magic High Guard weapon. Very, very fun. I hope you enjoyed that. But let me see. What about staffs? Yes, definitely staffs. We have those. Any last questions for the artists, for character designers? I actually have a question. What is your favorite assignment that you've done on Sunnyside Magic High?
Ooh.
Immediately, it's the map.
The map, okay.
I say that, but then I'm supposed to be doing a new version of the map, and I haven't done it yet, so...
Exactly.
I actually really like designing the guards.
The guards.
Yeah.
I think that's probably my favorite assignment that you've done too. Because it's gonna,
Yeah.
they're gonna be seen everywhere. Like,
And until you approve my little smug cloud child, the guards are in.
it's been a year and I haven't approved that.
No, let me
Send
please
it to me.
approve the little smug child.
Resend it.
All right.
But what about you, Siroxy or Toestones?
What do you think?
Oh, Amethyst.
But no,
The Gorion, the
no,
Gorion.
Perpetual. Perpetual is my favorite boy.
Perpetual is your favorite design. Can you?
That's my favorite
Can
boy
you
right
send it
there.
over? Can you send it here?
Yeah. Oh, do you want the official like turnaround or
Yes,
the
official.
my original design?
Just send the official for now.
Alright, let me find it.
We'll save that for an art book. Do you
Yeah,
guys
where
want to
is it?
see a Sunnyside Magic High art book at some point? Wouldn't that be so fun?
Yes.
Please.
That
it
would be
would be
so much
fun.
fun.
Por favor.
I also liked Hugo. I liked Hugo's design, but I personally think I like Perpetual more. It's just
I need to think about who's my favorite design.
Yes.
Go on, Wade's axe.
Yeah, this is
do
Perpetual.
it.
He's an incidental, which means basically he's a background character. But
he's a silly little guy.
He's a silly little guy indeed.
this is him. He's a prince from the Motion Kingdom, which is inspired by Sudan. Look at him. Why is he your favorite design, Siroxy?
I don't know. I just like the jaggedness in his like what's I keep forgetting words. Like the lightning bolts. I like the lightning bolts. I don't know. I just really like him. I just like his vibe. He's a silly little guy.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Enough.
Perfectly.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And if not for him, then what's the one guy? I forgot his name. The
Amethyst?
no, I love Amethyst, but where is he?
The janitor?
I love the janitor, but no. Where is
Who
he?
else have
He's
you
the-
designed?
Let's see. I designed Amethyst, Hugo, Navdeep. What's his name? God, I'm forgetting. It's the blue dude.
The blue dude?
Blue guy. Mr. Manor.
Mr. Manor! Oh,
Oh.
my god!
That's
Send
one
him
of my
over, I'll
favorites.
show him on the screen. Yes, Siroxy also
You're gonna-
designed
Oh,
Mr. Manor.
He's fun.
Hi, Jonathan VO, it's so nice to meet you. Or Jonathan Vo. Sorry, I'm just so used to seeing VO
I-
as in voiceover because I'm always looking at voice actors.
I remember Mr. Manor's design. That's the one that I technically directed.
Motion Kingdom, is that basically the element of speed? Motion, kind of. It just... See, here's the thing about the concepts in the Kingdoms of Sunnyside. The concepts are a bit vague, so that the powers feel more natural. It's less like one specific superpower and more like control over something, like control over a concept or a correspondence. So if you're from the Motion Kingdom, not only will you'll be able to you can manipulate motion in general, whether it's making yourself super fast, super slow. Being able to jump really high. You could even say that it's the kingdom of agility.
Want to see some real speed?
Oh, but you know why it's not agility? Because they can also slow down and, actually, I was gonna say they can make other things slow and fast, but I guess that could still be agility.
And they also teleport.
Yes, they can teleport as well.
And
I mean,
this-
technically
this
they're
is-
not teleporting, they're just moving really, really fast, but...
Exactly.
Yeah.
The reason we use broad concept is, as kids said, so that the powers feel more natural, and that's why it's very hard to come up with 215 kingdoms, because it would be super easy if we could say like the kingdom of Doritos and the kingdom of water bottles, but that's not.
That's not how it
probable,
works.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we're making a
Um,
kingdom, we have to consider, is there a color we can use for it for their hair and their eyes or something like that? Can we use a specific symbol for their heel emblems? Is it something that would matter when it comes to the environment? Like, would Mother Nature want this to exist? And then, is it something that we can give a good superpower, I guess, or like, can we give magic relating to this concept? Like, do you guys know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot we have to consider.
Love the king.
Babylon Rose also asked, how do the heirs of their kingdoms become the monarchs of said kingdoms? I would say that would depend on the kingdom.
Yeah, it does depend on the kingdom. I would say the most well-known system, or the most widely spread system that you'll see in a lot of kingdoms, is when the royal is wed or chooses their life partner, right? That is when they become the monarch. Or if they do not want a life partner, if that's not them, then whenever they're ready. Yeah, but that would be in more like liberal kingdoms, I suppose. Sometimes it's just when the previous monarch passes away. But the reason that's not something that happens in this world is because it takes a long time for royals to die. Not only are they taller and do they have like magic and different colored hair and eyes, they also have longer lifespans. They're just like superhumans, you could say. So this is Mr. Manor, who Siroxy also designed. And he teaches etiquette at Sunnyside, and he is from the Lunar Kingdom. He's a spare, not an heir. No, I think he's a cousin. He's a cousin of the heir. But yeah.
Speaking about royal marriages, can we talk about the gender roles and how there is none?
Yes, there is no gender roles,
Slay.
but obviously,
Slay.
but if you are the monarch or the monarch's so let's say you have a child, right? The parent who is a monarch, who is magical, that parent is expected to stay away from the child and work on their royal duties, whereas the spouse or whoever the other parent is expected to look after the child and raise them. Of course, it's not as simple as that, but it is something that we address. That's kind of like the norm in this world.
Like
It's
hanging.
taboo to not be like that.
But let me look at the other question. Yeah, we already answered that. Any questions? Oh yeah, Toaststones. What would you say your favorite assignment is on they've done for SSMH?
I muted? No. Okay. It's a bit hard to say since I have actively enjoyed doing a lot of especially the cleanup assignments. But if I had to choose one, it might have to be the one I'm doing now, where I'm like doing the style guide, because a lot closer to what I do typically with my art. So it's been really fun. Yeah, because all like the being precise with the way something looks, like that, I really enjoy. That's super fun.
That's interesting. So if you guys didn't know, Toaststones is currently working on making the hand references, the hand poses for the SSMH characters. And they said that is their favorite assignment that they've completed for this series. Can someone send me like a sketch? Well, Toaststones or Siroxy, can you go to the Toaststones lobby and send me the most recent...
Can I answer this next question? Because I have the answer.
Okay, just wait 1 second. Fine, you can answer while they're sending the images.
Okay. The
Given-
next question is, what is the biggest and smallest kingdom in Korra? I can absolutely tell you what the biggest kingdom is. It's the Sorcery Kingdom. And that's because it's basically at the center of the world, and that's for plot reasons that I'm not really sure if I can say or not, but basically, it's the biggest kingdom, and it's big. It's big.
Yeah, no.
The
Not only is
smallest?
it's the biggest kingdom,
I
but
don't know.
also there's not really even an ocean in the world of Korra. It's more like mist, but it's all on sorcery territory. Sorry, you continue.
Oh, I'm just saying, I don't know what the smallest kingdom is. I have to actually look and see. I want to say like the Foam Kingdom, but I'm not even sure if the Foam Kingdom is like staying or not.
Wait, is it?
There's a few of
No,
them which are
Foam is
small.
staying. Well, let me see what the smallest kingdom is. But in the meantime, let me get the map.
Where is the map? I don't know what chat it's in.
Okay,
Map.
here is what Toastone says is their favorite assignment. It's something we're working on right now, and it is the hand construction guide. This is something that a lot of animated productions use so that artists know exactly how hands kind of work in the style. This is the reference for like I think it's teen hands. Yeah, okay. Soft hands. Young soft hand reference. So we have young sharp hand reference, young soft hand reference, and then adult soft hand reference, and adult sharp hand reference. Very beautiful, as you can see. Toaststones is working on refining it. Very, very cool gestures, like the okay hand and the finger guns and the sassy, like, mean girl, I guess you could say, hand. But yeah, that's one of the things that we're working on right now. And anything you have to say about it, Toaststones? Toaststones?
Yes. Not really. Kind of already covered like everything about it.
Yeah, I'm getting the map. Which version do you want? Do you want labeled or no label?
Labeled.
Labeled.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is probably not the most updated version because I have updated it since then, I think. The smallest kingdom, let me have a look, is it's the
Tallest-
Health Kingdom, I think. The Health
Oh.
Kingdom is the smallest.
Yeah.
Got it.
Health.
Yeah, the Health
Kingdom.
Kingdom is literally like a tiny island. I think it's the smallest one.
Let me show you the map. By the way, everyone, we are updating the map, so take this map with like a grain or two of salt. But like, this is the current map. It has all the kingdoms we have come up with so far. Again, the kingdom creation process is quite a lengthy one because there's a lot we have to consider. But this is what we have. Is it showing? Yeah. Okay. As you can see, biggest kingdom is sorcery. It looks blue, but it's actually not an ocean. It's actually just an extension of sorcery, but like no one can go here because it's like not livable. It's almost like an ocean, but without water. You'll see what we mean soon. And then this, as Jay said, the smallest kingdom is the Health Kingdom. So very, very cool. The royals of this kingdom have healing magic. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, new map coming very soon. As for the tallest and the tallest mountain and building in Korra, can't really provide an answer for that, but there are some very, very large.
I mean, Sunnyside's pretty big. It's a big building.
Yeah, it's a maybe it is the biggest, but I don't think. I think there's definitely like bigger buildings.
I would say that would be like one of the castles, wouldn't it?
It probably is one of the castles, but you know what? If there was one castle that would be the tallest, maybe Wind or Cloud.
Why not
Since-
Sorcery?
Well, Wind or Cloud because they're like high above. Sorcery would be on land.
Well, yeah, but in terms of like, because when you study history and monumental architecture, the Sorcery King wants to make his like dominance and prevalence known, and throughout history, monarchs and rulers have done that through creating monumental architecture. So these really big, grand castles, tombs, sculptures, anything.
That's why I said Sorcery Kingdom biggest castle.
Yeah, probably biggest castle. I don't know if the tallest building would exist in sorcery, but it all really depends. Last questions before we start showing new things, because we're kind of showing things as we talk. But I didn't think the Health Kingdom would be the smallest. It sounds the kindest one of all. No offense to the others. Yeah, I think the Health Kingdom, the people who live there are definitely very polite, well-mannered.
That's so sweet.
Yeah. They're definitely very sweet people. I mean, they travel quite often to support other kingdoms. It's like the only place... That is where all doctors come from in this world. All doctors, anyone who has any sort of medical knowledge, they come from this little island. Like, imagine if someone from the Sand Kingdom wanted to become some kind of medical professional. They need to hop on a cloud train, go all the way to the Health Kingdom, study, get a health wand, and then go back. Very fun.
Very interesting.
Healthcare is just like the real world.
No!
The world is very globalized, I will say. So transportation is somewhat easy from kingdom to kingdom, even from across the
You
world.
put it really well. Exactly. It is a very global society.
Globalized.
I did think the Health Kingdom would... Yeah. What's the form of currency in Korra? It depends on the kingdom.
Yes.
But... Stay tuned.
I feel like in sorcery, or the kingdoms that were colonized by sorcery, I feel like they all have the same currency, because in earlier times that would have made trade a lot easier. Like, think back to the Mongols, they all unified all the nations they conquered under one currency to have a dominance on trade.
Yeah, I agree. I think all the kingdoms colonized by sorcery would have the same currency, but everything else might be a bit more complicated.
Yeah.
But now we're gonna head into the portion where we show things.
Show thing.
Let me.
Representing the essence of their core.
Okay. So, first thing we want to show is a little test animation made for Hazel. Now, it is not 100% complete. We are working on refining it. Pink is the one who animated this. They are very, very talented. But let me show you the upcoming Hazel animation.
We've already got Crescenta.
Santa.
Should be
Crescenta.
on the screen.
My favorite character, Crescenta.
Imagine someone bathes a croissant in the shape of Crescenta and gives it to her.
Uh-oh.
No, we gotta replace her, the tuft of hair in the front with like a croissant. Someone does that as like a prank.
Okay, can everyone see?
Totally, yes, I'm definitely watching the stream.
Okay, here we are. The Hazel test animation, rough. Performs the magic. Look at that. That's so Hazel of her. I'm gonna play it again.
Iconic.
Honestly, such an icon.
Okay, is it like, is the stream kind of
Buffering.
not buffering, but like behind?
There.
Yeah, stream.
Yeah, But that is, I just played it a few times. That is the upcoming Hazel animation, but right now it's just in the rough animation stage, and soon Pink will return to it to complete it. One of my favorite animations that we have created, and I can't wait for you to see more. Next thing is we're gonna show you what we have right now for River and Zephyr's room, and this is a design by the incredible background artist Pilar. She is from Spain, and she has been working really hard to bring you Zephyr and River's room. So let me grab it for a second. Where is it? Here. Minivan. Lovely. Yeah. So this is River and Zephyr's room. Can you see it on the screen?
Not yet.
Okay, totally fine. But River and Zephyr's room, it's in grayscale right now. It is going to be painted very soon. But even, I don't know why, I feel like the grayscale backgrounds even are so aesthetically pleasing. Do you guys agree? It feels, I don't know.
Very cool.
I know, unfinished
I very much like the level of
backgrounds.
detail that's in these rooms.
Sorry?
I like the level of detail that's in these rooms. It's very nice.
I know. So much detail. And I want to quickly talk about that for a second. Me and Pilar, like, we had like several voice calls where we discussed all of these details, everything that would be in Zephyr and River's room. We pulled up some really interesting images from Google. Google has some crazy stuff, like even Pinterest as well, but I was surprised by the furniture that we found on Google. Yeah, so very cool inspirations. This is River's side of the room. Definitely neat and tidy, which says a lot about his personality. This is a little lamp he has. It's kind of like a book lamp. Reminds me of the enchanting tables from Minecraft. This is where he sleeps. If you didn't notice, there's like a little thing on top of his bed that's kind of like the domes in the Water Kingdom to remind him of home. He has like a little fish plushie, a reading nook that he can literally sit among the books. So fun. This is water. You can't quite tell because there's no color yet, but yes, it is water. And if we go to Zephyr's side, let's go. By the way, you can find Zephyr's nail polish here and Zephyr's gloves. Very fun.
Epic.
So this is Zephyr's desk, which is kind of like a drafting table. Is that what they call it? A drafting table. Because he is an artist, he loves to do art. It's so Zephyr, and if you can look under here, it kind of gives wind vibes or like motion vibes. It's like wind. It's always in motion. Very, very fun. And yeah, compared to Riverside, Zephyr's side is definitely messier. Definitely not as clean. But you know what? I guess maybe that's just how the environment where he can focus the most on his art. Art supplies. And my favorite part, sorry if I'm talking too much. Are you guys listening?
Yeah.
Or are we running out? Okay. So basically, my favorite part about Zephyr's room, I don't know if you guys agree with this, but it is definitely his bed, his little like princess bed. It's so
absolutely,
fun.
yes.
Because not only does it give wind vibes, but it also represents how he's building a wall and kind of like closing himself off from the rest of the world. And if you can't tell, it's floating, which again, wind vibes, since he is the prince, the heir to the Wind Kingdom throne. So we love that for him. And I definitely want everyone to pay attention to the doodles on Zephyr's wall when the show comes out, because there's definitely lots of foreshadowing on the walls. He doesn't vent in any other way except doodles. on the wall
Slay.
or on anything, which I think a lot of the people here can relate to.
We love paying attention to background details.
I know, I'm really glad that we can do that now, but I'm just gonna zoom in on the walls to see if you guys see anything in particular, anything that might be a topic of interest. Yeah, let me just zoom in on these walls. What is this? What a beautiful job Pilar did. Yeah. Anything else I can think of? Let's go here. Oh my god. Anyways. Zephyr's room, River's room. Amazing. The next thing I wanted to... Oh, Alina said visual storytelling. Yes! We are strong advocates. Basil and Reese can vouch for me. But we are strong advocates for showing and not telling.
Yep.
Like, so of course there is telling. Like, we love dialogue. Who doesn't love dialogue? But we love showing and not telling. Let me think. What else do we want to show today? Oh my god. Okay. So, we are building up to a big reveal very soon. Very, very soon. So stay tuned. But before that, I do have an announcement. That announcement being that the Sunnyside Magic High comics will start releasing this June. You heard me, folks. The Sunny Days comics are going to start releasing this June. Now,
Whoa.
let me get the poster for a second.
Also, there's been a question asked and I want to answer. It just says, when the show airs, when's it gonna air? What's it gonna air on? I hope YouTube.
So the pilot will come out on YouTube, yes. Don't know what's gonna happen after that, but the pilot is gonna be out on YouTube. But I might need to rely on a YouTube reactor to do it, since she's better at paying attention to the background details and animation than I am.
I'll do it. I'll go through it. I'll be the YouTube reactor.
Thank you, Jay. But don't spoil anything.
Not too bad.
What do you mean too bad?
I know everything. I've read all the beta scripts and everything. I can expose you for the old beta scripts that we wrote like 2 years ago.
But yes, this is the Sunny Days poster. Sunnyside Magic High Sunny Days. Look at how beautiful it is. Look at what they're doing. Our lovely little main four. But
I love them. They're so silly.
Sorry.
Are those tongues?
Sorry.
Are those tongues on the inside the mouth of that plant creature?
Kind of. Well, yeah. Sure.
Ew. Okay.
Whatever the name of the thing in the plant, yeah.
You could say that it's a mix of a taste kingdom plant and something else. You're gonna be all over that, as you should, Kitty. Yes. I'm so glad everyone's excited. Alina, are they like prequels before the series? Kind of. But it's not really canon. It's its own storyline. It's like an alternate universe, but some of it will provide insight into certain parts of the series. So, you do get something out of it, don't worry. Babylon says, can royals marry other royals? Okay, no one say anything. No one say anything. I will choose my words very carefully. Yeah, so thanks for the question, Babylon. Very, very good question. About that. So, yeah. Moving on. I'm kidding. Okay, so can royals marry other royals? It's a taboo. It's a big taboo. And no one wants it to happen. Because that also means that their child will be mixed with both magic types. But anyways, wait, just watch the pilot. Stay tuned. Read the comics. And please, like, follow. Wait a second. Are you guys not subscribed to the Sunnyside Magic High YouTube channel, or follow? Do you follow the Instagram, the TikTok, the Twitter? The Twitter. I'm begging you, follow the Twitter. We are like being tryhards on Twitter right now because the Twitter is hard to navigate, especially in the Musk era. But
Yes.
please support us on all these platforms. Anyways, the comics are coming soon. The first comic episode, or not comic episode, comic, what is it called? The first comic is called Princess vs. Princess. And how we are, the way we're releasing these is scene by scene. So we didn't want to do like a page thing. I don't know, it just didn't really fit what we were trying to go for. Like weekly updates wasn't really our vibe. We like presenting things to you guys in like full form. So, yes, we're gonna be releasing them scene by scene. There are approximately, I think, 4 scenes in the first comic. So, I think they'll be released like 2-3 weeks, like in between each other. But please like support those on Webtoon. They will be coming out on Webtoon. And something I wanted to do was show you a little bit of the comic. Is everyone excited for that?
Woo!
I love how good of cheerleaders you guys are. It's so like enlivening.
I was a cheerleader for 6 years.
Were you actually?
Yes, as a child.
That's so.
I was the best.
Wow. Okay. New Soroxy lore.
I was a flyer.
I don't know what that means.
It's the person at the top. It's the person that gets thrown into the air.
Oh, damn. You
Got
were
yeeted.
an important part.
Yes. And then I fell.
Oh, I'm
It's fun.
sorry to hear that.
You know, that's part of being a flyer.
Here is a little part of the comics. The artist did an amazing job. Okay. Here is, where is it? Is it media player? No, it's not media player. Is it? Yeah, let's just go back to this. Here, everyone. Also, if you're planning on leaving the stream, just stay a little longer because we have something very excited to reveal and announce. Exciting, I mean. So, this is a page from the comics.
Ooh.
Crescenta enters the cloud train and she's like, it all happened so fast. One second I was giving the maid a makeover, she looked stunning, and the next I was packing my bubble cases and headed to Sunnyside. Very, very fun. Look at her. Look at Crescenta. Croissant. And then we have this page. She walks in and she's like sassy, like she sits down. Hazel's kind of startled, like, oh, I don't have time for this, but okay. And then she just gets on her chrysalit, which Jay designed. Everyone, round of applause for Jay.
Hey, there it is. Look, it's my thing.
Thank you, Babylon. And then this is like a continuation of something that she says before, but I'm trying not to share the pages in order. Just want to give you like a pretty like well-rounded idea of what the comics are gonna look like. This is another page. We're here at Sunnyside Magic High. Look, it's so much bigger than I imagined. Whoa. That's like the people in the background saying that stuff. Look at it. Look at the frame, guys. Isn't it? Don't you just really want to hop on Webtoon and read this when it's out? Like, aren't you
Yeah,
itching
definitely.
to read it? Exactly. And that's
I mean,
what-
honestly, I can't wait to see it like all put together because I mean, we've been watching the process like literally from sketch to line art to color to backgrounds to shading.
Exactly.
I'm just excited to see the final product.
For months. We've been doing this for months. I kid you not. We started the comics in November.
crazy.
And not even, no,
I think
September.
it's hilarious.
September.
Yeah, 'cause I wrote the script for some of the comics earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
But here is another frame. The gang entering the school for the first time. And if you can see Miss Isla and Sarcadia looking down on everyone.
As they do.
As they do.
As they do.
And I'll share one more because I'm just so kind and benevolent. Wait, Jay, could you please send me the... Fine, I can do it, 1 second.
Bro!
1 sec, let me get it. Stay here, no one move. No one move.
I'm moving now.
Don't move. I said don't move. Okay, here we are. Thank you for not moving. Here is the final finished comic panel page I'm gonna show you. Again, them entering Sunnyside Magic High. I think this is my favorite one from the first batch you're gonna see. Look at how beautiful it is. Look at the shading. Look at the gate behind them.
I mean, isn't that literally the thumbnail of the stream?
Oh yeah, it is. But no, you see a background now. But anyways, like, you guys, I have a lot of hope for the Sunnyside Magic High comic. I think it's very high quality, which I'm very proud of. I'm very, very grateful for the artists who put so much effort into the comics. Like, look at it.
It just looks amazing.
I know, I think it's gonna be well liked. Even the backgrounds, like, because the backgrounds were made for the show originally, like, people might not be expecting them to look how they look, but... Or people might not be expecting, like, backgrounds this high quality in comics, if you know what I mean. But anyways,
Yeah.
that's that. I also want to show you some... I want to show you some sketches from the next scene. Trying not to spoil, but... Oh, this is so cool. Whatever, who cares if you get spoiled. I'm not gonna give you context, though.
No context for you.
No context for ya. Sorry. I think
You
I
will
just
get
turned really
fed.
Canadian there, but...
You will get
sorry.
fed, but you won't know what it is.
Exactly. So this is another little sketch storyboard thing of the comics. Zephyr being embarrassed, and Zephyr being like, bro. And then Blaze being like, bro. And then Glacier being like, ugh. You're so embarrassing, Zephyr. Why do we even
Right.
hang out with you? Dude.
Sad.
And then here's another one. If it downloaded, I really hope it downloaded. Yes, I'm not gonna give any context, but it's not. Don't think of anything like too intense or bad. But here's the next sketch. We have Crescenta doing some magic, and Hazel's getting kind of scared. And she's not retaliating.
I think I remember you telling me this scene.
Yeah, I think you know what I'm gonna show.
Do you know what it reminds me of?
Yeah, what a beautiful frame. And finally, here is a page. The page before this, the teacher says, calls Crescenta Croissanta, and this is how she reacts to that. And
Crescenta!
yeah,
Crescenta.
it's Crescenta,
What?
not croissanta. I'm not a croissant, you guys.
Her hair would beg to differ.
Excuse me? Yeah. Look at her. Hazel's so relatable in so many of these scenes, though.
Like the comics, because they definitely have more of a like, comedic angle to them.
True, very true. No, that's what I like about it too.
And not saying that the show isn't comedic in
Yeah,
itself,
the show is
or like the
definitely
pilot
comedic.
isn't comedic, but like the comics have more lighthearted, I
Yeah.
think.
The comics are definitely a little bit more slice of life, but that's why we love them. That's why they're there. I'm actually very, very excited for people to see these. People are gonna eat these up. Y'all are gonna eat these up.
Angst.
But should we just announce it now? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just announce it.
Let me pull up an image.
Woohoo! We have 10 people watching.
Okay, you
That's
guys. So, big announcement. The big reveal is that. Can everyone watching please talk in the chat? That would be great. Let me go to the poster. Here. The big reveal is that we will be crowdfunding for our 90-second proof of concept very, very, very soon. It's going to be a 90-second animated short that gives you a glimpse into the world of Korra and the fun-loving characters that inhabit it. Now, we will be crowdfunding through Indiegogo, a site many of you might be familiar with, and we are currently just preparing a video and some other assets to share with the crowdfunding campaign on Indiegogo. And I'm gonna show you guys the budget breakdown. Now, it hasn't been posted yet, but we hope to release our campaign by the end of the week, or latest probably Sunday. I don't know. Just stay tuned and hold your wallets close. You know what I'm saying? Keep those wallets close. Cash or credit. Anyways.
Debit or credit.
What was I gonna say? Yeah. Debit or credit. Here is the budget breakdown that we have so far. Or I mean that we have. It's going to be 67.8% animation, 11% writing / storyboards, 10% design work, 6.8% sound production and voice acting, and 4.2% music. We have never really crowdfunded before, so this is gonna be a journey. We are putting a lot of effort into making sure it is high quality, and so that the people who donate get fair, valid rewards that they will be able to enjoy. I guess the only thing that's holding us back right now is trying to get the video finished, because we have been working on a video to introduce the show to newcomers and explain why they should donate. But speaking of that video, let me show you what we have of it so far.
Yo.
Let me show you what we have so far. It's not very much. It's like 20 seconds. I am still like figuring it out and editing it. So let me breathe. But oh no. Don't dox me.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I already
no.
have your social security number.
Everyone has a story to tell, whether it's about battling fire-breathing dragons,
no,
the magic
don't
of
listen
friends.
to that.
Okay.
I know where you live, wise kid. Actually, no, I don't.
I know where you live.
Do you actually?
The fun thing is, you actually do know where I live, which is great. I mean,
Yeah.
where I used to live. So,
So be careful. The next time you want to disrespect me. Where is the... Okay, I'm pulling it up. Here. have this. Just gonna download it.
Has a
Here's what you can expect from the video. This is like 20 seconds of it because we weren't really able to do anything else for now. Let me zoom out a little bit. Wise Kid zooms out. Does anyone ever do that?
Bro's role playing.
Okay, ready. That took a bit of time. Whatever, we're gonna push through. 3, 2, 1.
one has a story to tell. Whether it's about battling fire-breathing dragons,
painful
the magic
because
of
I
friendship,
cannot
or
see.
finding true love, whatever that is, we have all longed to share the tales we hold so closely to
You're
our
just not
hearts.
watching the
And you know,
stream, just like I
animation
am.
is incredible. It's an art form that
I'm
has
watching
brought
the
so
stream,
many
but it's like
unique...
behind by a few seconds.
You guys, could you mute yourselves while we show the video because they're gonna hear your audio over it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
one has a story to tell. Whether it's about battling fire-breathing dragons, the magic of friendship, or finding true love, whatever that is, we have all longed to share the tales we hold so closely to our hearts. And you know, animation is incredible. It's an art form that has brought so many unique, visionary ideas to life. I mean, I think we all love animation. Just the dedication behind it. Animation takes...
Yeah, I told you it wasn't gonna be very much, but I am working on completing it, making sure it's a great video, something that will inspire everyone to donate, hopefully. Yeah, that would be very awesome. Sorry, if the silence is because everyone's just like catching up with the stream. But
Oh, very cool snippet that I totally watched.
yeah.
No, I've seen it already. I know what it is.
The 90
Hello.
second, I'm going to talk a little bit more about the 90-second proof of concept. Were those other indie animation shows? Yes, they were other indie animation shows. You should go check them out. Lumi and the Great Big Galaxy, Wildcard, and Far-Fetched. There's also a bunch more that we promoted on our Twitter recently. And just, yeah, please support indie animation. Our community is in need of supporters, since that's literally the only way we can make our visions possible. So, support indie animation, woo! And give us your money. So, yeah, the 90-second short is going to show you a lot about the characters, the environments. It's made up of 2 separate scenes, one being in a classroom and the other being with the main 4 in their housing, in student housing. So, yeah, very, very fun. We have a lot coming up. Please just bear with us and stay tuned. And for the last little portion of this, wait, one last thing I'll show you actually is, give me a sign.
For all the indie animation ones you showed in the trailer, which ones of them are released, or are they all like in the current, making their pilot stage? I know Lumi's in the process of doing that.
Lumi has their proof of concept. Wildcard has their proof of concept. Yeah, they all have their proof of concepts, and they're all funded from the 3 that I showed in the video, but none of their pilots are out. So
Yeah,
they're, like,
as I commented,
they're
guess
like-
what? Us indie animation folk, we talk to each other.
Exactly. We're all one big community, including you all. So, for the last little portion of this, we're gonna do Q&A again. Now let me just remind you of who's here.
Hello, I joined just recently.
Hi, Dill. Dill Waters
Hello.
is a colorist on the project.
Yeah.
and they are very, very talented. They have been here since day one.
Yeah, I've been here a while.
Day negative.
Been doing the
200.
comics, which we were talking about earlier.
uh,
Come on, baby, one more time, oh my god, we're gonna get copyrighted for that. I need to like control myself.
For what?
I just started singing a song.
It was
Please, you're
less than
singing.
5 seconds, you should be fine.
Okay. Anyways, now that we're on this frame again, tell us, please tell us, what questions do you have? And I'm gonna reintroduce who's here. Who is here? We have me, the creator. My name is Amin, also known as Wisekid. And then we have Abby, who is a writer. Basil, who is also a lead writer. Dill Waters, a colorist. Jay, co-director. And Soroxy, who is a production assistant, but also does a lot of different things in the art department, such as character design and cleanup, other things like that. So, what questions do you have before we go? Was there any war before the series?
No, you're not. No, different question next.
just gonna skip that one.
Yeah.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
Yeah.
There isn't really a war that's super relevant, but like,
I mean, it's a bunch of different kingdoms with different beliefs. Of course, there's going to be like little battles throughout history.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
Tiny little battles, no, nothing major.
it's in a mushroom war situation. The entire plot isn't propelled by some war.
Yeah.
If anything, it's more like
Yeah. Something we also wanted to do, by the way, everyone, is when we have access to the live stream feature on the Sunnyside Magic High YouTube channel, which will be tomorrow. Starting from then, we're gonna start live streaming artists doing their assignments.
ooh.
It's a fun idea.
Delicious.
I'm so excited for us to start doing that.
We should do TikTok too.
Sorry.
If
I
we
mean, I could do mine, because I mean, I haven't started it yet.
So, in the future, you might see artists doing their assignments, and then you can like ask questions, or we can just talk about the show or anything you want in those live streams. Babylon said, "Okay, how about this? Who's the headmaster of Sunnyside Magic High?" Great question. Her name is Miss Isla. Someone send me a Miss Isla turnaround, please. I'm
It's
begging.
from the Solar Kingdom.
What I'll show you though, while that's being sent, yes, she is from the Solar Kingdom, and
I'm grabbing her.
this is her face, and on the
Where
top.
is
She
Now-
slays.
British, yeah.
Don't worry, she's not like a bad character.
She slays, guys.
Yes, she's
She's British, she's automatically
She's
bad,
great.
and I say that as a British person.
She's just on there. She's at the top because she's looking down at everyone. Like she's like
Oh.
an intimidating force because she's the principal, obviously.
She's not bad, but she's, bad.
Oh, like
British.
a baddie.
She baddie.
Wow.
Oh, who did that? Who had the audacity?
What do you think?
I think I know who did that.
I'm not surprised by any means.
Oh, hello, we got more people joining.
Hello.
we definitely subvert the whole grumpy old headmistress archetype because she genuinely cares for her students.
Oh my god! Do you guys know who just joined? I'm so shy.
Morals guy.
Moral Sky just joined. The creator of Limelight, you guys.
Don't do that.
Limelight.
They said I'm shy. I'm not that great, but thank you.
Guys,
You
can
know what
everyone
to
like
do.
clap for this
I can't
incredible
do
human
this.
being?
I can't clap right now, but
Y'all are so funny. Y'all are so sweet. I love y'all server. Y'all
Like
have the best
Ida.
energy.
I mean,
Thank
I
you for
guess so,
being
yeah.
here. Moral Sky is a production assistant as well as an artist, a promo artist on the show. And they also have their own indie animated show called Limelight. which
Yes.
you can find on. Well, from what I know, there is a Twitter account, which is probably. Would you say it's the most active social media account?
Yes, it's probably the most active. Yes, and I have my manager running it. So yeah, it's the most active.
Yes. Be sure to follow Limelight on Twitter and subscribe on the Limelight YouTube channel. Oh, and you know what's so great? The voice actor who plays Hazel in Sunnyside, Jazzy Green, she also plays what's her name? Ashira?
Yeah, Ashira. She plays the main character, Ashira Goes Fire.
Exactly. She
Limelight.
plays Ashira in Limelight, which is so fun. It's like a little crossover we have between both projects.
Yeah, once again, us indie animation folk, we talk.
Yes, and we stick together.
Team advance together stays through. Yeah, I really like all. I was so happy. Everybody that posted for Indie Animation Day, like I saw so many creators I didn't even know about. I didn't know there was that many people that was creating something.
You're so right. The Sunflower Club, they're so amazing. The way that they were able to put this together and get like really, really big creators to post as well. I think it's really cool that we had this event, like in our community.
It was nice. And I was like, we did, and we had, and they was talking about in the Twitter space. They were saying how there was industries, like other companies, like supporting the indies and talking about it and everything. I was like, what? Oh,
Yeah, and there are so many people who like gained like a much larger following through it as well. We have a question, which is, where do you see SSMH in 10 years? This is a really great question. I can't lie. So we have no idea where it's going after the pilot. Like, the thing with indie animation is it's so uncertain. We don't even know if like the proof of concept will be funded. Like, so ideally, I'm gonna give like a hypothetical best version of reality like ever, right? But ideally, I would like to have finished the project. The show would probably be done by then. It would be so like 10 years is a lot, I guess. Maybe like 3-4 seasons. Again, this is like the best possible scenario. This industry is cruel though. And it would be great if it was picked up by some kind of studio. But if we were able to sustainably make it on YouTube and there was like consistent funding, that would be more than amazing. Yeah, I don't know. Hope that answers your question.
Can we make a Sunnyside Magic High sequel?
We have barely even
we barely even started.
No, but I mean, if we get to that point.
Sunnyside.
Actually, no, not a sequel, a prequel.
We'll
There is
see
actually
when we
some
get
stuff
there.
we could do for a prequel.
There's actually
Sunnyside,
a lot we could do for a prequel.
Sunnyside High Elementary School.
But I don't even know if the
No.
prequel would be animated. I
No.
feel like no, don't even say it. It's giving total drama-rama. But,
Yep.
I feel like the prequel would work better as like a book. I don't know, or an anime. Because it's just so much.
Oh, comics.
Oh, or comics, but like really dark, high-quality comics. Like, because it's kind of dark if we did a prequel with everything that happened. I'm trying to keep my mouth shut so I don't spoil anything.
That would be fun.
I have at
You
least.
sound like me.
$20.
The prequel was so dark.
Dill,
You're just
$20
random
is
darkness.
exactly enough to make 4 seasons of an animated show. Thank you so much. We're
Yeah,
gonna-
I know. My $20.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
I mean, we already have like $100 in the pit, right?
We do. And I wonder who donated those $100.
Oh yes, I do wonder. But I'm hoping that will kind of kick it off. Like if people see that there's at least that much, maybe they'll be like, oh yeah, I want to give. Wait, because because you're starting it on the other one, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
they won't see it.
but I have an idea. I have an idea that I'll talk to you about after. But long story short, the idea will just be redirecting it to Indiegogo without you having to do anything else. Anyway, you'll see. So yes, I have a really good feeling about our crowdfunding campaign, actually. I'm excited. I'm actually really excited to see how it does. Because it's not like, compared to, since we're only crowdfunding for the proof of concept, it's not as big of a goal. I'm just gonna say it now. We are looking to crowdfund $6,000 USD for the proof of concept.
Oh, it upped?
Wait, what was it the last time I talked to you?
It was 5,000.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
It upped because, oh my god, is it 6,000? Because we had to account for things other than animation as well, right? So
Yeah. I thought we already did, though.
or more specifically, it would be 5,900.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering, I was like, wait.
Stop. Who said The Real Housewives of Korra starring Queen Maria? Reese, that was you, wasn't it? Oh my god. Do you know? Okay, can I just say something for a second? Do you know how many housewives jokes we've made on this server? And the last few years we've.
I'm not aware.
Yeah. Who's laughing so intensely?
They said who's laughing so intensely. You can just hear in the background.
SSMH, but an isekai. Like, are you saying like an SSMH character traveling to another world, like to Earth? That would be so fun. That would be so fun. Okay, who would be the funniest character to place on Earth?
Placenta, obviously.
Yeah, Placenta. Should become a fucking influencer. Language.
Totally would.
Frickin'. I said frickin'.
I know, me too. I have to do that all the time.
She would have been an influencer. I agree. It's giving Star Versus.
Hey guys,
No.
God.
one of being on Earth, and today I'm trying some human food. Oh my gosh,
No,
this
Insert mukbang noises here, like mukbang ASMR.
No, she would say it like a
Nice
British
child.
person. I'm getting a human.
dang.
Like, oh, I'm getting an American.
Yeah.
Imagine Blaze being isekai'd.
I think River would have a really fun time on Earth too. So would Hazel. Actually, would Hazel have a fun time on Earth? Yeah, she would, because she's not a royal anymore. Zephyr
about
would have a
Zephyr?
fun time on Earth
To
too.
be fair, I'd assume the Earth has different plants than Korra. So, like, you know, there's a whole entire new ecosystem for her to, like, discover.
Okay, wait, I have to say something. I have to tell everyone something. Contrary to popular belief, Hazel actually doesn't like plants.
Me too.
Wait, no, that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, Hazel doesn't like plants. She doesn't like nature. She actually resents it. Which I think is something so interesting that people.
Nature resentments? No.
I'm
Give
sorry.
I hate you, tree. I hate the environment. Global warming is good.
I mean,
Heartbroken.
Oh, she'd love this planet then.
stop. Everyone else.
Throw it on the ground.
I
Everyone
stopped
else
paying
likes
attention
nature.
for 2 seconds. What happened?
No, we were just talking about how Hazel doesn't like nature.
She would, she would absolutely love the
How
constant
bad can I be?
gender reveals in this country that ruin the environment.
How bad.
Hazel wants to live in a world full of machines.
Yes, the Industrial Revolution.
Right? All the toxic and smoke.
Industrial Revolution 2.0.
Metropolis.
Yeah, I feel like Glacier probably doesn't like ice or snow either. So let's keep him out of Canada. But I think he'd thrive in California.
Wait, Zephyr? Oh yeah, he absolutely would.
No,
As a
Glacier.
Californian, yes. Oh, Glacier. Zephyr
Yeah.
would too, but Glacier. I don't know Glacier enough to say whether or not.
I feel like
Crescenta
Zephyr would like.
absolutely
I feel like Zephyr or Blaze would like Ohio.
Oh my god.
Ohio
you're so
Blaze
right.
would like Ohio.
Zephyr is absolutely
I
California.
feel like Glacier
feel like-
would like Florida.
I feel like they're. Oh yeah, I actually agree. Glacier would like Florida or Texas.
Yeah.
This would be nice.
Isla would like Florida.
Yes, Isla would
We
love
all
Florida.
know why.
Why?
Blaze would live Florida.
Technically,
Crescenta would take over any government she's currently in.
Yeah.
Percent in New York City or LA.
Yeah, she would overthrow the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Crescenta would take over
ev-
Hollywood.
but everyone, no one would be against it. Everyone would like want
Yeah,
her.
I'd be for it.
Even the people who are like very very far right, like they
No.
want her.
no, Crescenta
can't
is
say
like
no.
a feral cat.
What?
I mean, she literally has magic. She can just like blow you up if you don't listen to it. You know.
Yeah, that's definitely something that they would enjoy. Power.
Yeah.
Questions in the chat?
Do you guys have any questions for the writers?
You
Someone
missed
said
my
Basil.
question.
What is your favorite character to write?
Me?
Yes.
Oh God. I don't
Reese can
really
answer
hard.
this one too.
I think Oh my gosh. Reese, do you know? I'm trying to think.
My favorite characters are Hazel and Crescenta.
Hazel and
Well,
Crescenta.
my favorite characters are different from my favorite characters to write for. I think my favorite characters to write for are Crescenta, Aurora, and Blaze.
Oh.
My favorite characters are like all the main four. I love all the main four so much. I love them. I can't choose between them. They're my children.
I actually
Yeah,
do
like-
know, I probably need to read everything in here. I just thought about it. I only know very little about Sunnyside Magic because I barely have time for because I'm so busy all the time, and I feel like I don't know nothing about the show, and I feel bad.
Don't worry, it's understandable. If you really do, though, you can totally like look in the art lobbies or go to the documents channel and find the scripts, maybe. Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, well, I was like, I how very organized. I was a very organized person. I was like, everything's so organized and even. I was like, I can find everything just about anything.
Aw, thank you, Moral Sky. I mean, I do feel like there are a lot of channels and it can be a little overwhelming here, so we're trying to work on that, but thank you.
Yeah, it could be, but organization's always good too. But yeah, I definitely feel so because I know I have to look through everything. That's what's getting me. You're right about the overwhelming. I was like, where do I even start? It's so many. My brain is so small.
Oh,
It
because
so
like
much.
when I became a production assistant and all of this stuff opened up, I was like, oh no, I'm in danger.
Wait,
What have I done?
They told me that when I was a production assistant. I was like, okay, cool. I was like, I thought I was gonna jump into it. I was like, I already know how to get down. Then I saw everything. Yeah, my whole mind. I just lost all thought. I was like, yeah, I don't know where I am. I got lost on the path.
Are there any other questions?
Toaststone said, if you had to keep the same magic school theme and characters but had to write them in a different genre, what would it be? What is our current genre?
Fantasy, I suppose.
Angst.
If magic school
That's
theme
not
and
a-
characters but
that's
had to
not
write
a-
them in a different genre. What would it
Angst
be?
is
Horror.
What if we did like a horror
Horror.
one? That would be like
Jinx.
interesting.
H. I would love
Horror.
Dark Academia.
Ooh, Dark Academia. That would be so fun.
Hey,
Yeah.
Faith the Wingstop.
What?
No, you can use my emo character design.
No, wait. No. I have a genre. Documentary.
Yes.
Animal documentary.
Yes.
Why not just a
That-
documentary on
that
the
wild
side? It would be
Crescenta.
interesting.
That
It'd be
she
like one of
is
those,
the
like,
wild
this is the
Crescenta in her
school,
The
natural
wild
like,
habitat.
Crescenta brings
murdered
her
all the
bubble cakes to
children
the
in it.
school.
In her natural habitat. She roams free.
Flaunting herself as she goes.
For croissant
Like,
hair.
yes,
slowly
Kitty.
went.
shut up.
I remember your Zephyr obsession. Dill Waters says, artist, who is your favorite and least favorite character to color?
Oh my, I wonder who asked that
Me
question.
too, I wonder.
So my favorite to color is Hazel, just cause I find it fun to like color the inside part of her hair with like a random color each time and then just change it to the correct color at the end. And it's kind of fun. But my least favorite character to color is Blaze, and I can't really give the best reason why, but it's just his hair is too much.
Honestly.
Damn.
I had
Not-
to do his reference too, and I was struggling
With the hair outline?
with everything.
Yes, with the hair outline. That's why I don't like it.
Interesting. I wish you
Like,
would have told us
at
before
least-
we finalized this.
At least with Aurora, it's a bit like less than Blaze. Like she has
Really?
less of those outlines than Blaze does, but he has it everywhere.
Maybe we should... Let's not close
Please
to Roxy's
don't.
lobby just yet.
Please
Anyway,
don't. Please don't.
no, I mean, you're the one who agreed with Dill Waters.
Yes, but like it's. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just. I mean, the
Mm.
hair itself is not bad. It's just. There's so much like.
Let's see.
Mainly the burns.
Let's see. So, Super NDX said, "Is Crescenta also Super NDX? Thank you for always being so supportive and like love it being here with us. I always see your tweets and everything. Is Crescenta the main protagonist?
No.
No, but
No.
that's a question that we've all been worried about getting. There is no main protagonist. I guess.
He's
I
a
mean,
master.
it depends on the episode. The pilot, we mostly follow, not mostly, but for a good amount of it, like 60-40. 60% of it we follow River, but all the main four are involved in everything, and you can't, after like the first few minutes, you can't really tell who is the main character. And there are scenes
Yes.
without River, obviously. Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. And in the series, we imagine that every episode would follow one of the main four specifically, and then learning something. Something we really love is we want at the end of every episode to be like narration, like the character who was kind of leading that episode, narrating about what happened.
I
and what
learned
they learned.
something today.
Yeah. Today I had a hot dog, and that helped me with my mental health a lot. Okay, seriously, final question. Don't worry about it. What would the symbols be for the fire, nature, water, and star kingdoms? Oh, that's a big ask.
Healing?
It would be based on their heel emblem.
The heel emblems. You can find those on the Instagram page. So if you go to our Instagram page and scroll down and look at the turnarounds, you can find them. Sorry if I'm being like dismissive. What I will do though is I'll show you the heel emblems in these, like in the poster. From what you can see Crescenta's heel emblem here, Rivers kind of like in the back. It's transparent. It's well, not transparent, but like kind of transparent. Zephyrs are changing, so I'm not gonna show Zephyrs, and you can barely see Hazel's, but it's like a little leaf. They're not really that detailed, to be honest. Like, they're not too specific. They are detailed, but they're not like specific. Some of the more diverse kingdoms, like Mind or something like that, would have different kinds of heel emblems. Sunny, oh my god. Yeah. Any other questions?
I have a question. Who is the best creator in the world?
Rocket!
Yeah!
Me!
No!
Your mother.
You're the second best. You're the second best.
Me!
Second best. But
Guys.
Wise Kid is the best.
Dill,
Yes, it's a
stop
meme.
it! Stop it right now! I'm blushing. That was really kind of you. I would say Moral Sky, but that's my opinion. Thank you. I really appreciate that, Dill. Thank you. Let me give you a promotion for saying no.
Uh-oh.
No!
Suddenly I start getting a bunch more
I do not want to get a promotion just for being nice. I want to actually do work to get it.
Yeah. Any other questions? Also, yeah, the reason we couldn't do it on the SUNNYSIDE Magic High channel was because We don't have access to that feature just yet, but Cartoon Fanbase is great. Be sure to subscribe. This is a great platform. Yeah, I think I'm really glad that we had this event, you guys. Like, it's our first live stream in a while. For me, like, first live stream I've done in a while, but it's
I
the
think it's
first-
been like a year for me.
Yeah, it's the official. It's the
It has
first
been a while since
official-
we've all been together and had a stream.
Yeah,
Whoa.
that's what I'm saying. It's the first official Sunnyside Magic High live stream too. It was a bit hard to get back into the groove of things, but with summer coming up, I'm sure this won't be our last. Yeah, we want to do those live streams with the artists. I think it's gonna be so much fun. Obviously when we have the live stream feature, and artists who are watching on the show and who are here, if you guys ever want to live stream your assignments, or like you're in the mood to like do that if you're kind of bored while working, feel free to hit me up. If I'm available, we'll like do a little VC and live stream your assignment, as long as it's
Really?
not like
Nice.
spoilery.
That might be fun.
I think it's gonna be a lot of fun.
I'm up for that. It's just, time zones.
Yeah, of course. I think we can do both YouTube and Twitch if I'm not mistaken. So
It's weird to set up, I've tried before.
yeah, everyone stay tuned for updates on the crowdfunding campaign, as it is like a really big step in our production, and we're all kind of a little bit nervous about it, rightfully so. But yeah, does anyone have any other questions? Stop, I'm getting wise group flashbacks again.
Cries.
I
No,
have a
no
question.
questions on my side.
What's your name, man?
Alexander Hamilton.
No!
Copyright. I
Copyright!
said Hamilton. I just related with
That
it
was
now
Jay.
I'm
That was Jay.
Yes.
Oh.
My question is, if you could live with one of the main four members, who would you want to live with?
Your mom.
Zephyr.
Zephyr.
Hazel.
Why do you
Wait,
guys wanna
wait,
live
what?
with... Okay,
What
first
was
of
the
all,
question? Sorry.
If you could live with one of the main four, who would you want to live with?
Ooh,
Okay, who said Zephyr, and if so, why?
I said Zephyr.
Why?
Because I feel like we would get along. We'd vibe together. We'd do art together and stuff, I
Okay.
wouldn't
So-
even talk to him. We would just be like
so-
those kind of friends who just chill in the same room and we're good with each other's company kind of friends,
I have
Fine.
two answers to this question. The one that I would like to have, like, because we would be very fun and, like, I don't know, funny, I guess, Crescenta. But if it was someone who I think that I could actually get along with, like, for quite a while living with them, it would definitely be Hazel.
Yes.
Okay. I like that. I would say a River, because I feel like he would just do everything for me.
Steal
I
his
don't know.
closet, honestly.
Not that, but he would just be a nice person to live with.
You're like, hey, River, could you go steal the Declaration of Independence for me?
He's like,
Uh-oh.
of course I don't want to let you down because I have deep-rooted nothing.
I mean, I feel like he would steal River's closet like a wardrobe, honestly.
I feel like River already has the Declaration of Independence.
Actually, yeah, he probably does.
Nice.
What is SSMH? What did he say?
No, I
Jay?
accidentally typed what's SSMG. What is the G?
Hey.
Yeah, gay, obviously.
Okay.
Wait, who said SSMG?
Me, I accidentally mistyped.
Oh.
So super massively gay.
Yeah.
I feel like me and Crescenta would get along because we do stupid stuff like that.
Yeah.
So Roxy quotes two separate lyrics and called it a day.
Oh, here's a really good question I wanted to ask. If you could be from one of the... Let me pull up the map again. And I want people in the chat to interact too. if you could be a royal from one of the kingdoms in Sunnyside Magic High, which kingdom? And also, this means obviously because you're a royal, you get the powers of that kingdom.
I want nature.
Oh.
What is
Yes,
the creature
nature.
kingdom?
Wait, why is it not showing me the map? Here. Okay.
What is the creature kingdom?
We're
Water.
changing it to the kingdom of
The
fauna.
fauna.
But basically it means you can speak to creatures. It means you can technically you can like telepathically speak to them.
That's cool.
You
Is that
can inspire them to do certain things. Yeah.
Can you transform into them?
No.
Honestly, I'd be an alchemy kingdom kind of
Let
guy.
me do that!
That will make it so much cooler. You can just transform into the animal that you speak with.
Dude, I'm a
but
furry. I need this.
But I imagine you can, with their permission, tap into their abilities.
Oh,
If
but,
it's
like,
like
I
one
need
of
to
the five
get them.
senses. Like if they have like super hearing that's specific to their species, you can like tap into like that ability and have like
Oh.
the hearing of inter animal.
I'm going to make my own kingdom, and I'm going to have the power to transform into the creatures because
there's-
that's weird.
I like the way they think.
There is the kingdom of shape.
Yeah!
I want
doesn't-
You want to be a furry?
I am a furry.
Cypher.
Wants to see my
Doesn't the
first.
reincarnation kingdom have the ability to transform into animals?
What?
They said what?
Doesn't the reincarnation kingdom have the ability to transform into animals?
You have to die first.
I mean, yeah, technically. I
Well, if you
suppose,
die,
yeah.
but you don't.
Honestly, I'll take one for the team.
I don't know what kingdom I'd choose. If you could assign any kingdom to me, what would it be?
Oh, I'd say. Oh, there is the kingdom of color.
Yes.
I would
Not only because colorless, but also because gay.
maybe cloud.
Actually, that's nice. I like that.
Jay says alchemy. Okay, very interesting.
Because then I could be best friends with Safina.
Yes, I would
or
like
you'd
to be
be-
best friends with Senefa.
Or
Or
Senefa would be your
Senefa,
sister.
sorry.
Not Senefa, fucking Althea,
Well,
sorry.
If you're a royal from the Cloud Kingdom, it means that Senefa would either be your cousin or your sibling. So,
I'm fine with that.
or your child, or your your family.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. I like her.
What do you guys think I would have?
I think you'd be from
Mine.
the Lunar Kingdom or the Mind Kingdom.
Ooh.
You're very big man.
I'd want to be from Intuition.
Ooh.
Mm.
What do you think
Okay.
I would be?
I have to say something to Super NDX. Why do you keep tweeting about Sunnyside Magic High being woke? I don't.
He made a
It
comment
is, it's
earlier
woke.
I'm,
that
not,
concerns me.
I'm actually just asking because I'm curious. Wait, what did you guys say?
Wait,
It is
never mind.
woke. I'm kidding.
Anything
I
with
would like to say I must
propaganda.
myself adieu. I have to get ready for work in the morning.
Okay.
That's
But
fair.
it was
fair.
nice.
It was so nice
Meeting
meeting you
you.
and speaking to you.
Yes, I know it's rarely that I speak in here.
Thank you for being
Lizzie.
here.
Thank
Yeah.
you for having me. You guys are all wonderful. I love it here.
Yeah. We love you.
We
Oh,
adore you.
I gotta go.
And I love you, random citizen.
Oh, don't do that. I'm bashful with compliments.
Guys, support Limelight now.
Yeah, do it.
It.
Harder.
Do it or
Give money
else.
to them, but also give money to us. Do both.
Wait, you guys, listen to this song on the YouTube channel. You have to listen to it. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's actually really, really good.
Yeah.
Thank you. We did. She did so wonderful, and I like it. I can't wait to showcase the outro. We have like 8 songs, so we have a lot of music to
That's
showcase.
Actually, so exciting.
Yes, I am. I can't wait to show
And read the
everybody.
comics. Read the Limelight comics. Some of them are kind of like, I'm not even gonna lie, they're kind of spicy. They're kind of like.
Wait, I have to be honest. It's really only two spicy people. Because I did already confirm Carter and Michelle was going to be a couple. Because I like romance, but the two main spicy people are the enemies. Because they're just so they have kinky moments.
That's what I'm saying. That's what everyone likes to hear. The two main spicy people are enemies.
Love that.
Love that.
Wait, where is Limelight? Is it Limelight City?
Oh,
or...
you heard spicy and you started running, huh, Siraki?
You know me. You know me.
If you go to Twitter, isn't it on the website? On the Limelight website?
Mm-hmm. Yes, on the website.
I think you can find that from the bio, the Twitter bio.
Yeah, we have where the main part, I think it's still as a pinned. Yeah, you can have that bio right there, and then we have all the information on the website. If you speak a different language too, I had got together to get different languages on the website, so it's easier for everyone that is not fluent in English.
That's
so you're
so
not in
cool.
here.
Wait, you gave the website an update. I love that. It's so yassified. Limelight Starlights. That's so cool. Robert is on the team.
Yes, Robert is our voice director, and Jacob is our casting director. He casts all the voices.
That is so slay.
Yeah, and she is our social media manager, so she manages all the social medias for it. I know I appear once in the blue moon, but I'm more so work behind the scenes, get stuff together, and try to pitch and speak with other studios.
You are the studio, Moral Sky.
Yes.
I try to make sure everyone is. I'm trying to build a studio for all indies to make it better. I just have to get more stuff together on my part and know more things and trying to collaborate with others.
You are doing really, really great, and even with your job and everything, I'm like in awe of your capabilities.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate everybody says that. I'm like, guys, I only know how to write when I first started it. It's only 3 people getting this together.
By the way, I posted a little screenshot of the comics to No Mic, just so everyone knows what I'm talking about. The Limelight comic.
My boss says she loves the comic. I remember
Now, someone being shirtless is apparently weird to you, but also like, oh, look at those abs.
Yeah, I remember the scene was supposed to be different, but I told her, I was like, Carter is basically an insert of my life of what I love. And I was like, let's do him shirtless. He gets out of the shower, and she's like, I got you. And she did so wonderfully, and I'm like, I love it, Ninja. She was like the best comic artist. I love her. She's very fast. I think you could probably, if you ever wanted another comic artist, Ninja's very good. She does everything. She does the backgrounds, the coloring, everything, because she usually prefers it that way. But she doesn't mind working with teams. But she's like one of like the best people I've ever found. Someone came across. I was like, she knows. I didn't know she knew how to do backgrounds because I told her, I was like, we're gonna get all this together. She's like, I got it, and she just drugged me. I was like, it's so amazing. Then you capture all these people's emotions. And she understands like scripts really, really well, and like she can really capture what you're trying to explain in it. And I was like, I love it. Kind of peaked, not gonna lie.
Sorry, I have to go.
Okay, bye, Squid.
Yes.
Thank you for being here.
Bye.
Bye. But thank you guys for the support and love. I appreciate it, and I hope to speak to
being
you guys
here.
more. You're welcome. I will try.
Thank you for existing.
Stop. My heart. I gotta go.
Bye.
Bye.
You guys, I think that's my new favorite human being on the planet.
Sorry.
I love everyone.
Oh yeah. I thought I was your favorite.
You are my favorite. Everyone's
We're
my
we're all his favorite.
We're all my favorite.
Yeah, but I've been friends with Vice Kid longer than you guys, so like I'm better than
Oh
you
my
guys.
God.
Hey,
Guys,
I've been
it's
friends with
such
him
joke.
I've been friends with him for over 2 years now. Actually, I think it's been over 3 years now.
I was
Oh, I
there.
need to go
from
back
the
into our messages. I
beginning.
need to see. It's been, I think, since 2019, so that's 4 years, I think, at least.
I was there from the
Yeah.
beginning of the original series. Well, not the beginning, but like,
But y'all,
you know.
people in the chat, ask your last questions. I think it's getting a bit late for everyone.
It's only
Yes, I
7
recorded
p.m.
my
for me.
rooms.
Oh my god, the gym's gonna close.
It is 3 a.m.
The gym-
Oh no, I just doxed the general time zone of where I live.
Oh
I'm
my
going
god,
to.
I have pinpointed your location, and me and my boys are going to be coming soon.
It's totally not like I could be in either the US, Canada, or some random islands.
I'm coming for
I
you.
assume you live on one of the islands.
Yeah, I actually I live on this little tiny island that no one's ever heard of. It's called No.
Called
Oh.
Yomba.
Yeah. It's just called No.
Honestly, that's just the perfect place to live. Where do you live? No.
What do you mean no? I asked you a question.
The
Like,
no,
at-
the
at
name of the
airport-
island is literally No.
Airport security. And where is what's your country of residence? No.
So my country of residence is yes, but the island that I live on is No.
Ma'am,
Love
sir,
that.
human being, we need to arrest you for not cooperating.
I am cooperating. Here, have my passport.
You're not, Karen. You're not.
How am I a Karen? I'm giving you my passport.
Sorry, that was an AD reference.
I know.
Oh my god, I just remembered. Oh.
Okay, well, your passport was obviously fake because no and yes do not exist as islands in the world.
Well, yes isn't an island, it's an entire country, and No is the small town I live in that just happens to be the only town on an island.
And that is my signal to conclude this. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate Alina and
Not me.
Babylon and everyone who was here from the very beginning. Thank you for staying the whole way through. And Super NDX, thank you for being here. Everyone else, y'all are amazing. Y'all are incredible. I joked at one point that Corans eat Sunnyside up eggs on a regular basis for energy.
You have to make that joke.
That's funny.
Yes.
But everyone, thank you so much for watching and staying with us. Hope you can support us when it comes to our crowdfunding campaign. More live streams coming soon. And Dill, Jay, Siroxy, Avi, love y'all. Y'all are amazing.
Bye.
Love you too.